Now, I've showed how to change spark plug in my Hyundai. It's very similar, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it in the Ford also. If signs of a spark plug needs to be missed, it just be missing real bad. Sometimes maybe even backfire and smoke come out, but missing is where you start with spark plugs. Okay, you're going to start with, you got one here, one here, one here, one here, and you got these back here. I'm going to change both the wire and the spark plug. The first thing you do is you pop this off. And you do the same all the way down. Now, since I'm changing the wire too, you go ahead and pop it off from the back here. It goes from the longest to the shortest. Also, you need to make a footnote. It's better if you do it one at a time, but if you're going to go ahead and take them all off at once, you got to take a middle note knowing which one's which. This one goes to number 1, this one goes to number 4, you know, like that. It's better to do it one at a time. Now, in your wrench kit, you're going to have a 5/18 metric. On the inside has like a rubber piece. You can use that to loosen it, and then it catches it so you can pull it out. Well, now you can use a 16 metrics, but you'd have to use your spark plug once you get it loose to pull it out. To use the rubber piece. I'll show you how to do that just in case you don't have one. Once you get it loose, pop this off and just twist it. Once you get it loose, just pull it right out. Now, as you see, it didn't catch into the rubber piece. Now, what you can do, what I like to do is I use Now, as you can see how burned up this spark plug is, there's a sure sign you need new spark plugs. Now I'm going to get the other 3 out, and then I'll show you how to change the wire. Before I forget how to do it with this one, after you get it loose enough, I kind of push down on it to make sure it catches and pulls right out. Now to put the new spark plug in. Put it on here, and then you put it in, put it back in, and then you just tighten it down, same way you did loosening it, till you get it hand tightened, then you tighten it up snug. Put the wrench on, make it good and snug. Just only need it good and snug. Now I'm going to do the other 3, and then I'll show you about the wire. Next thing I'm going to do is put this contact grease. Put a little bit on each one of these, and on the inside of each one of these. I'll try to set up the phone. Contact grease. Now, after you put the grease on, this end just slides right on, pops right in. Put this in. Repeat the steps one at a time. Take one out. Now I've got the wires and spark plugs in. Let's give it a test drive. Now, if it still does it, we got a more severe problem going on, and that's where I'll call a mechanic. But now the good news is, well over 90% of the time, changing the spark plugs and wires does fix the problem. I got grease on my eye. Oh my goodness. Have yourself a blessed day.